did he do it? How did I make that video? That was a funny little video. How did I do it? I made this video with a little software called Absinthe. It is a free software that pretty much just takes hand-drawn frames and using AI technology fills in those frames and rotoscopes the animation for you. Very useful, and I love it. I would give a tutorial on it, but another YouTuber, the one who inspired me to make this video, Joel Haver, has a much better tutorial already on it. So I will link his little tutorial thing that he already did. I will give a few tips, however, because there were a few problems even after watching tutorials that I ran into that I just didn't quite understand myself. And I'm pretty sure he already explained that in the tutorial. I'm stupid. One of them being, don't let too many objects pass in front of your subject. And what I mean by that is like hand movement. If I'm waving my hand in front of my face or I'm rotating my body too much, you're going to get this weird warping effect. If you were beginning, especially doing a tutorial kind of thing, or you're just testing it out, I would suggest try and imagine yourself on a two-dimensional plane and act within that plane. You can have movement, just once you start passing in front, it's going to get wacky and you're not going to like it. As for the software that I use to draw the frames, I used Adobe Photoshop. You can use anything free, you know, GIMP, Microsoft Paint. Yeah. That's about it for that. I mean, it's a drawing software. As for the editing of the video, I use DaVinci Resolve. It's free. Anyone can use it. Has a great timeline editor and coloring. You can color your videos in it and everything. It has a bunch of little nice tools in it. And if you have anything paid for, you know, Adobe Premiere, Final Cut, whatever, editing is editing. You get it. There's a million videos on YouTube. I'm not going to explain it. Just go look up a better tutorial than anything I could give. Let's talk about the 3D stuff. So the backgrounds I made for this were all made in a 3D environment. I made CGI backgrounds in a software called Blender. And Blender is a free software and has been free for a very long time and is awesome. And if you are wanting to get into any CGI, VFX stuff, I highly recommend Blender. I started learning it at 14 and I was a pretty stupid 14-year-old, so like anyone can learn it. So let's talk about the actual production of this bad boy. I filmed this in a like 12 by 8 foot room with no furniture in it. And it was barely enough space to do it, but it worked. You could even film this outside as long as you probably have good audio, you can get it done. The beauty of this kind of animation style is you could film it on your phone. It could be just like, it could look so ugly and awful and terrible lighting, not too terrible, and you could get something good out of it. As for lighting, yeah, just make sure you're lit well and you don't have harsh shadows and the software is not going to get confused with any harsh lines or anything going on. If you can see the image, the software can most likely see the image pretty well. For audio, get a mic that's close enough out of frame. Just I used a like cheap little shotgun microphone, just a cheap little thing, and I got pretty good audio. It worked. I threw it through like a reverb filter to make it sound like you're in a big old castle, and it's really cool. Yeah, just get good audio. Always get good audio. That's just, you know, come on, don't be mean to audio. All right. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Why did I make the video? I made the video because I saw Joel Haver make this cool little animation. He made a bunch of them, and they're hilarious. And then I saw his tutorial and was like, oh, that's like really doable. And so I just bought a camera and decided to film it, and it took me about, I would say 3 weeks. It should have only taken about 1 week, but it took 3 weeks because I was learning, and we're all learning, that's good. Everybody learn. We're all learning here. I am. Some slower than others. Yeah, I wanted to make sketches on YouTube, and I think that this was a thing that jump-started that idea. I've always done animation. I've been doing CG animation since I was like 14. 2D has always been something I wanted to try, and I saw an easy gateway into that with this rotoscoping style of animation, and it's really accessible now. There's so many tools that are making things accessible. Quoting the words of Joel Haver, there's so many tools that you can use to make films and sketches and be creative online. And I think that a lot of people just need a little jump start or a push in that direction to kind of realize, oh yeah, I can't actually do this on my own. I've been wanting to do these videos for a long time, and I think it took a long amount of sitting at home during COVID to understand that. And I'm glad I did, and I'm going to keep making them. Keep making them animations in this style. I'm going to keep doing CG animations, or start. I don't know how I release these videos. We'll see how that works out, but I want to do more CG animation, more stuff like that, and blah, 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 blah. Please subscribe.